Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for round number 2 of the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. And just for a reminder, this is a 4-round tournament, and Ryan Gamer got off to a hot start in round number 1, posting an 11 under par. We are 2 strokes ahead of Justin Lower going into round number 2. So all we got to do is go out there and do exactly what we did in round number 1. Now, I do think the conditions are going to be tougher in round number 2. I mean, round number 1 was very favorable. They were slow, greens were slow, it played soft, and we know when we played this course in Q-Skull, it played firm and fast, and it was not easy. So I anticipate round number 2 is going to be a step up in course conditions, and we got to go out there and dominate because, as you can see, the AI is playing really good here as well. So we got to be ready to play, everybody. I mean, yes, Ryan Gamer has home course advantage, and it showed in round number 1. But it is a 4-round tournament. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's play good focus golf here in round number 2. Not a lot of life stories today. Let's just play smart, good course management, and get the job done out there on the course. Got to play focus golf today, right? That is going to be the key. So here we have, okay, so soft greens and medium slow green speed. So it did not actually pick up in conditions. I was expecting that we would see a little bit faster, but hey, we have high winds, so that's going to be a little bit different. So it hasn't firmed up yet. But let's go ahead and dive on in to round number 2 of the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Let's go.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back for the second round of the Players Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
You know what Rich said there is so key. Like, yes, recognize we played great, but move on from that and focus on today. Because if we play relaxed, if we just think we have the win, I can tell you right now, we're going to get crushed in this tournament. Let's keep the pedal to the metal and dominate. I'm fired up. I'm always fired up at Sawgrass. Come on. Look at Jerry. Jerry's talking to Ryan right there off the tee. Like, put this in the fairway, right? Did you all catch what Jerry said there on hole 1? Okay, I'm going to draw this a little bit into the wind. Let's do a practice swing, get the nervous jitters out.
Ooh,
that's going to be close.
Absolutely unleashed it.
That is perfection. We got a members bounce, everybody. Come on.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
116, uphill 4 feet. And I know that Ryan Gamer is no longer wearing the Players Championship sweater. I thought I picked it for all 4 rounds this week. Clearly, I didn't. So, I don't know. But we got a great bounce off that drive. I'm actually going to take a screenshot from the first tee, and we're going to dial this one in. What a great start. I mean, finding the fairway here on the first tee is always key. I mean, historically speaking, I missed this fairway a lot. So this week, we've hit it both days. 116, uphill 4 feet, 10-mile-an-hour wind straight to the side here. So I'm going to draw this just a bit into that wind and go for a slide over power here.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Needed a bit more of a draw, but I mean, it's safe, right?
That was the
We're dancing.
right club. Now a good look at the hole. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
14 feet, uphill 1 inch. Just working a little bit right to left. There's not a lot of movement here.
On a nice line.
Get
The
in.
putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Everybody remain calm, right?
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here
perfect wind
because you
for
have
this.
to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Oh, Rich, he's gonna say that in every hole, right? You're
Andrew,
gonna hear the
I
exact
think he's
same
gonna
thing
Go for this one.
from round. I mean, not the same thing for each hole, right? But the same thing you heard in round 1, right? 229. That's a perfect drive. We had the great wind for that, just a slight fade. So, what a mean pin. Well, 2-iron is playing it safe, right? And you don't want to be far here. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do a partial 3-wood. That's perfect. That's very well done. You know, we're dancing. You're not going to get that close with that pin. I mean, maybe if you just full on attack it, but good luck.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well,
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
we're dancing.
This one looks like it's breaking hard to the right.
Not a dance you want to have, right? 50 feet, uphill 1 foot. That's a great putting
Well
stroke.
done from back there.
You can
Here's
tell I'm used to
Morikawa.
playing this course a
Currently
little bit
top
faster,
30
but
in the FedEx Cup points list.
honestly, I think I'd play even better, faster. 151 is what it was in Q school.
All
What
right,
a
let's
shot.
get right back out to the action. 7 feet remains.
This for back-to-back birdies.
7 feet, just a little bit left to right, not much whatsoever. Back-to-back
Getting hot
birds.
early. Nothing like it, Rich.
Ooh, hot start indeed, but a lot of holes to go.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
And don't you all worry, I should be very energized today. I drank
The
2
tee
cups
shot
of
at
espresso
3.
right before
Par
this,
3,
right?
just 177 yards.
I
from the
got
back,
water with
but
me
this green
now,
is
right?
Always firm. Be wary of that.
So yeah, I should be hyped up and energized. I'm just going to try to keep life stories and talking during my swing to a minimum today. 171 yards. Straight into a headwind here. I love a 6-iron here. De-loft it a touch. Don't let the wind shift.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Get up, get up. Wow, that wind just killed it. I did not play that
one
wind
will
enough. I
not
thought the
settle
de-loft
on the green.
would have cut
Oh,
through
look
it,
at
but
that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
yeah, it's just a big miss. I should have went up to 5-iron. It's perfect. But very chip-inable here. 9 yards, uphill 1 foot. Get in.
Wow,
Never
I
moved.
thought that was in. Needs this one
Open
in
club
order
face
not to
did
drop
not
a
help
shot.
us, but what a shot.
All right, that one is behind us.
I mean,
Our
a
featured
dream
player
start.
likes
So
the
as
way
you can
the
see,
leaderboard is
we have a
shaking
morning
out,
tee time
currently
today.
in first
Justin
place.
Lower and Sammy and
we're on the
Oberg
tee
have not teed
of
off
the
yet.
Par 4, fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's perfection.
That's gonna work nicely
That's a
for
spinner
him.
shot, right? You know, at least the pin sets are, for these 4 rounds, they're going to be different. You know, we've had a couple tournaments, I'd say probably 4 tournaments in this career mode so far where we've had the same pin locations. You can't, it has been fixed, but the only way it's fixed is if you restart your career completely. So I don't know if you can call that fixed, right? But technically it is. I am going to go full loft and backspin here with this wind. It's a dangerous partial. I think it's better than the spinner, though. It's going to grab and come back. Should. No, never mind.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going left to right.
Yeah, I mean, it's going left to right a whole bunch. 11 feet, downhill 2 inches. Come on, one time. Crushed it. Rhythm.
Man, that was close.
I
Not a
believe
bad
I had the
effort
line.
right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right.
Wait.
But it'll be an easy par.
The conditions... Wait, okay. No, it lied to us at the beginning. Look. These are 163 green speeds. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have paid attention to that. Didn't it say soft and slow or medium fast? These are not medium fast, everybody. These are fast. Above. I think fast and firm here is 151. So this is like fast and very firm. All right. That changes everything. It said the wrong settings at the beginning.
Well, after an
Wish
approach
I would've
shot
known
like
that for that
Rich,
putt.
That feels like a wasted opportunity.
And for
No
the shot
change
into the
atop
green.
the leaderboard after that hole.
Okay, now we know. How did I did not even think to look at the green. I trusted the settings shown at the beginning. They were wrong. These are 163s. These are,
Huge
we played
mounding down the
131
left-hand side
green
that you
speeds on
wanna
the first
avoid
one.
At all costs.
Big
the bunker
difference.
down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Really, Rich?
This is
Really?
his second shot.
Downwind on this shot.
We definitely did not know that. When we hear it for the, you know, we hear this every single round this week. We're really going to know how to play each hole, right? Well, Rich said... Okay, 138, uphill 1 feet. I'm going to go a 9-iron here, little loft and backspin here. Let it get up there in that wind. Going to come off to the left.
Opting for the 9-iron. They
Good
caught it really
strike,
clean
but
out of
just
the
got
rough.
more
This one
carry
could
out of that
work.
rough than I wanted. Just a touch more carry, but that's fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
Thank you for that, Henny. Yeah, 32 feet, downhill 1 foot. Working its way left to right. It's going to be fast. I mean, we played 131 green speeds, which means a full putt goes 131 on those green speeds in round 1. Round 2, these are 163s, which means a full putt goes 163. So it's just a much faster green. And it lied to us, the beginning settings, unless I misread something. I don't know.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
That was the line. Looking
Yes,
magnificent.
get in!
Yes.
Come on! Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody.
What an amazing putt from
I need to
way
go get
out.
another espresso. Right? Let's make it number 3, right? Did we just see Colin use the super flop? Come on, Colin. We don't use the super
Leading by
flop.
5 shots after that.
Come on, Colin. We've seen Colin use both the pick shot
Here
and
we
the
are
super
at the
flop.
6th hole.
Come
Par
on.
4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
I'm glad I know it's firm and fast now. I don't know why it lied to us, so don't pay attention to what it tells you at the beginning of your round, because it's not. But wow, are we playing good golf? This is a choked approach right here. It's a choked approach, little de-lofted lob wedge.
Well, let's hope
It's
this one
just-
draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. That's a shame.
I don't know
Had a
why
chance to
I
hit the green,
thought
but
a
couldn't
choked
quite get there.
approach into an
Lots of
uphill
greens in
like that.
regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a
Would've got
surprise
there.
missing this one.
Found the green side rough. Still,
That's
not a
just an
bad
error in
spot.
judgment right there. That's on me. I mean, of course it's on me. Or you could blame the caddy, Jerry, right? Always blame Jerry. But technically, Jerry did not tell us to hit a choked approach. Jerry said hit an approach, so we can't blame Jerry. That was all Ryan Gamer. I don't... Yeah, let's just move on. Gotta land this short, trickling on up.
How close was that to going down? This is a par putt.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-er.
That was perfection, and perfection is in. That was close to perfect, but here's the thing. You all realize we're in a terrible spot there, and it's a short-sided chip from the light rough into a downslope on 163 green speeds. That's not stopping unless we hit the cup, and that's what I went for. I was going to make it, obviously, but what a
Yeah, well
shot.
hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader enjoys
Like,
a
that was
5-shot
insane.
advantage.
Now, I can actually anticipate the
And
pros
now
struggling a
teeing
bit
off
on firm
a par
fast.
4.
As you can
And
see,
high
there's
winds,
a long
definitely.
fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
You don't say,
This
Rich.
is a good 130 club.
Off a breeze, moving this golf ball left to right.
You don't say. I could have sworn you told us you made a 2 already. I mean, honestly, if I made a 2 here in real life, I'd be saying it every time. So, 131 uphill, 1 foot, 10-mile-an-hour wind. This is a perfect club. We'll draw into the wind. Roll left, roll left. That is
I think he's
perfection.
got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
This putt from 3 feet away.
When you're on, right? What can we say? Home course advantage.
He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3.
Par 3.
I tell you, I've come a long way in this game.
37 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by
Just,
bunkers.
I'm not
If you can
being
make
fancy.
3 here,
Just put it out in the middle of
you're
the
a
green.
happy person.
Or,
This one will not be easy.
well,
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
I love that Rich actually pointed to what we did on the previous hole. The previous time we played this, yeah, we did birdie this, a rare birdie, a long putt, but this is a nightmare. Good spot for a spinner, though. And then come back down. It's firm and fast. It should come back, right? Right? Not firm and fast enough.
This is a big one coming up to save par. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky
Yeah,
for
it's
some.
not easy. I think it's straight in, though, so it might be. I really do. Gonna be fast too. It's not gonna break as much.
Nicely
Come on.
done with the putter. Quick
Huge
glance
par
at
save.
the leaderboard, and he is up by 6.
Look at this. Chris got her up? Got her
We've
up?
made our way
Got
to
her
a
up?
par 5.
Not sure I'm saying that name correctly, but climbed up the leaderboard. Just tried not to do what we did off the tee on the last hole. I don't know what
That
happened
was
there. I really
right
don't.
on target.
Nobody knows. Well, we know what happened, but why did I do it? I don't know. I was nervous, I guess. Just put this on the fairway, right? I'm not going for it. We're not at the range to go for it. Every time I do, I land in that sand. And I know Ryan was born in the rough here, raised in the sand, right? But
A lot
still,
to like
let's
about
not
that
spend
one.
a lot of time there. We already have. So now, it's a perfect spot for the spinner. And honestly, a full send 50-degree spinner is the way.
This one looks
Hit
to be
stop,
on a pretty
hit
good
stop.
line.
In this wind,
Overswing
what that
didn't help
says to
us.
me
Still a good
is he
shot.
struck that good.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
A slight break to the
Left
right
to right.
here.
Yeah. Called it. Get in.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard.
I wanted to make sure I pointed out it was left to right before she said it, because I already knew. Didn't want
Let's
you all to
move
think
on
I
the next
used
hole,
her
but
strategy.
Before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
Okay, Justin Lower is not teed off, or Sammy. Think about the
We
pressure.
start the back 9 with a par 4.
Like, that is insane. We just posted a 5 under par in firm fast conditions here. Last time we played firm fast at this course, well, let's not worry about it. For not talking about Q school, I certainly bring it up a lot, don't I? Gotta be 3 wood here.
That was
Clearly, we
such a
talk about
pure
Q school,
swing.
right? I think I've mentioned it probably 99 times in this tournament already, and we're in round 2.
This shot is about 130 yards from the
I
hole.
mean, it's a perfect
The breeze
range.
is moving left to right up there.
Draw this against the wind here. Gonna come off to the left. Got to be careful.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Yeah, so the problem was drawing that into that wind. The wind was from left to right, but also in our face a bit. That was never gonna get there.
That's a
I've got to go up a
misfire
club there.
This player needs a little help from Bob Ross on this shot. No draw whatsoever.
We're gonna send this in.
Oh, that
I got
was
so aggressive
close.
there. A bit too aggressive, right? But I wanted it.
And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par.
I wanted that one so bad. Okay, 8 feet, downhill 1 foot, 1 inch. Yes. Trying to stay focused. On every single putt. It is nerve-wracking out here.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Colin is struggling. I mean,
On the tee of the 11th, a par
in
5.
this wind,
Par
what
5,
are we going to do?
558 yards long. Avoid
Mega
the fairway
fade?
bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well, let's just lay up in the rough. You know,
His second shot here.
pause this for a live story for a bit. That pine straw over there, Rhett Gamer Ryan Gamer and his brother Rhett Gamer used to camp here at TPC Sawgrass growing up. They would camp, wake up, play some golf in the middle of the night, play golf in the morning. So yeah, I mean, if we were hitting from the pine straw here, it might be perfect. There was once a time in the history here on the GamerBuilder YouTube channel where I told like 20 live stories during the Players Championship. I can't remember which career that was, but I just kept going with it.
And that one
I
has
just
failed to escape
never
the
stopped
rough.
talking,
So he's
and
got
I
more
just
work to
kept
do
going,
here.
and I played terrible golf that round. But you learned a lot about Ryan Gamer's backstory. Focus up, Ryan. 103, uphill 5, the rough to rough, right? The Ryan Gamer way. I love this club, though. That's perfect. Get up,
I
get
didn't
up,
see
get up.
this as possible. What a shot.
That's
That's
perfection.
right out of the copybooks.
You know, I like
Exquisite.
firm and fast.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie.
When
Mark
you're
it
on, you're
down.
on.
That's 6 birdies today. There's an 8
Remain
stroke
calm.
bar for now for our leader as we head to the next.
Hey, we tell live stories, we birdie. Who would have thought?
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out
Ryan
of
is not
position.
strong enough to take this on, right?
Oh,
We can
good
drive it
That one
270.
should find the fairway.
Yeah, it bounced to 294, but yeah, there's no shot
From
in that
about
wind.
100 yards.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
I don't like the choked approach here. I like a normal 50-degree wedge in this wind. Maybe aim at 107.
That could play.
I mean, perfection.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Thank
Let's
you,
take
Manny.
a look at Colin Morikawa.
Colin needs this. Oh, he found the sand.
Oh, I think he's going to like the look of this.
A long splash.
Oh, this looks
Did
brilliant.
he hit the same
How
shot
close was
in
that to
round
going
one?
in the hole? Great shot.
Or was that on another hole? I think he found a lot of sand.
7 feet to the cup.
A really
Come
good
on.
look at birdie.
I could tell you all are dropping one times today. I could feel it. The one times are flowing.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Look at Jerry. Give
No
Ryan the
movement
pat on the
or
back.
down on the leaderboard for this player.
Jerry's like, see what happens when you listen to me? Justin is not teed
The
off yet.
13th
Neither
is
is
a par
Sammy.
3.
And this is a really
But
cool
we're 7
par
under.
3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the
I'm going
pin
to
is
attack
going to
it.
dictate what
Little
shot
D-loft?
shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Perfect fade.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Pay
Thank you,
attention,
Rich.
folks. That's how you play golf. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Okay, we got to remember that moment, right? I mean, we almost got an ace here. We're going to get an ace on the 17th in this tournament. I can feel it, right? But what a shot. I don't know if you can call that an almost ace, but look at this. Haven't watched a replay in a while. Can we get a good view here? Let's watch it from here. Just what a golf shot. I mean, what? Absolute perfection. Is it going to reset? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot here. And, I mean, we are on fire, everybody. Just got to keep it up, right? Got some good screenshots there. What a beautiful golf hole, right? But what a shot. Okay, here we go. $7 feet, downhill 1 inch.
close.
Look at Ryan, look at Jerry. He looked back at the
Just a
fence.
4-footer remaining.
See if his brother Rhett Gamer was there. What just happened? I knew it. As soon as I hit it, I knew it was wrong. Chris got her up. Is climbing up that leaderboard. What a round. Where did he come
This
from?
hole is a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side,
even
the
know
golf
that
ball
name.
will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This
That's
hole
perfection.
historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left.
This pin is so
with
mean.
a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all.
I'm going
this
to
hole
attack it.
causes players all kinds of problems.
Well, Rich, let's show you how to play it. Nice little fade into that wind. It's going to come off to the left. We're going to hit right in front of the pin and stop it. Oh, I forgot to change the attacking angle anyways. It never would have stopped. It came off way to the
Always
left.
frustrated
More than
by
I was
missing green.
expecting.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
So that's a huge mistake because I let our confidence and kind of how we've been playing this round dictate that shot, and I never should have hit that. This is a nightmare. Got to land this short, basically in the light rough, and trickle it up. And we have a terrible lie. That's it. That's so good. That's the best we could do. It's still going to run out, right? But there's no other way you're going to get that closer. I know some of you are saying pick shot. Well, we don't talk about the pick shot.
Here is his 4th.
No, we do. I just don't hit it in the career modes. You all know that. I hit it in all my other videos. 8 yards, uphill 1 foot, send it in. We struck that so well. You just can't get that close. Don't miss it in the sand.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Well, it wasn't.
Putting for a bogey.
That's a head scratcher. Just move on. It's rough. It's golf. You're going to make mistakes. A bogey-free round ended right there.
As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's going to be a battle. What did Justin shot a 9 under in round 1?
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Thank you for that life story, Rich. But yeah, it is a very scoreable golf hole, very scoreable pin location, especially in this wind. I'm going to hit a 5-iron, loft it a bit, and attack it. You all are going to be able to quote Rich by the end of this tournament. Like, I know what Rich is going to say here.
Okay, 1 extra club.
We can't say that it didn't help. No, I was dialed in. What? This is giving me memories of Q School, right? Q School mentioned for the 100th time like, this
He's
week
currently
already.
trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at
Hey.
a couple of shots over par.
I thought I put enough spin. Just think about this.
This
We
one's
had
going
12
right
mile
on
an
the
hour
pin
wind
here.
in our face. And I did
was
loft
so
and
close
a
to going
steeper
in.
angle of attack. We still couldn't
Time
stick
to
it.
get back to the course.
What a change from the first round, right?
A lot of ground to cover with this putt.
This is straight in, right? Maybe right edge. You got to hit it.
He could have done much worse from there. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par.
You know,
And that
I
putt
know
drops, and we move
that
on
on this
to the
course,
next.
when you're above
As we
151,
check out how
the
things
game
stand,
suggestion
our leader
is off
has
by a couple feet.
6-shot
I know
cushion.
that, but I didn't play for it there. So I needed to add 2 more feet to it. It's in.
We're on the tee at 16.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You
know,
find the fairway, now
that's
you have
perfection.
a massive decision to make. Go for
it's
it
not massive.
or
We're
bail
going
out
for it,
to
Rich.
the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Yeah, I mean, we went for this with the pin location to the middle right there and hit a great shot. So you better believe we're going for this. The issue here, can we even get this on the green? Stick it, I mean. We're going to try. That's a terrible shot with the pull on the swing path. Get lucky. It's not what I meant. You know, for whatever reason, I get here to Sawgrass and I focus up. I don't know. I always feel more focused on the Players' Championship than any other tournament. And somebody asked a question recently, like, why do you play the Players' Championship 4 rounds? So, I mean, it's my favorite course. It's my favorite non-major tournament. That's why. So it's the only one I play 4 rounds. Other than the majors, of course. And East Lake. It's a tough chip. Wait a second. This is a tie spinner, right? No, I forgot. Jerry said no tie spinners or he walks. Because we haven't hit a good one in weeks. That's very well done. Yeah, tie spinner, we would have been
That's
well
a
off the green.
wonderfully played chip shot.
Easy
3
bird.
feet to the cup. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
We could tell Jerry he's
Okay,
already
let's see how
walking the
things
course
stand.
anyways. You
Our
could walk
featured
all you
player
want to,
is
right?
ahead by 7.
I'm sure he'll get a kick out of that one.
Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The
Draw
whole
it a bit.
changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock on the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
You're
Going
kidding.
with 8-iron here. Here's Morikawa.
This
Thank you for the
season has
one
been
times.
consistent. Proof in that he's currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Is Colin about to get an ace? Please get an ace,
He's going to
Colin.
fade this one.
Please get an ace.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Outstanding
What a
approach
shot. That's what I should have done. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
You know, I'm doing it. This is the perfect spot for it. Aim at about 6 yards short. This is perfect. Jerry won't walk. Yeah, I think Jerry's walked to the clubhouse, everybody. Jerry, you going to get a hot dog or?
Oh, almost.
Look, Ryan looks back. There's no
A
Jerry.
3-foot putt.
Like,
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
I tell you, that hole has got me so many times. Like,
The closing hole is a par 4.
okay, Jerry's back, everybody.
Par
Don't you
four,
worry.
462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
I mean,
That really
a
sounded
perfect
pure.
round. A couple mistakes at the end, and of course it was the tie spinner. Like, all of you all were shaking your heads. Like, Ryan, you
Second shot,
don't
here
have
at
the tie
18.
spinner. Just get it out of your mind. I hit a lot of good shots with the tie spinner in this game, just not in this career mode. I'm telling you, I use it a lot. It's so good. But clearly, I don't know how to use it in this career mode. But you probably shouldn't use it in that situation, I know, because it's a simple chip. Okay, that's all right. Let's draw this into the wind, a little bit of loft, and we're going to make this. Going to dedicate it to Jerry. Jerry, this one's for you. Come on, win. Win.
Drawing it in there
Wind?
beautifully.
That's very good. Okay, we're dancing. I thought the
All
wind
right,
would grab
the
it
putter
more,
can
but
come out now.
not grab it. I thought it was going to blow it more to the right.
14 feet to the cup. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Thanks for that detailed information, John. Okay, 14 feet uphill, 2. One time. One time right here. Come on.
Come
I
on.
tell you, this course in high winds and firm and
A
fast
three-footer
conditions
coming
shows its teeth. Like, don't get me wrong, we played great. We should have been 8 under today. Instead, that's going to be a 6 under. But like, wow, this is, you know, Q score is 151. It's firm and fast, firm and like medium fast probably, right? This is firm and fast, maybe even very firm and fast. But wow, is it tough? It is tough. I love it, right? I love the way it plays, but this was a big step up, and we played good. Should have been better. Too many mistakes.
And a nice way to finish with a par on the closing hole.
Wow. 2 bogeys in the last 5 holes. Welcome to Sawgrass, right? All right. Let's see what happened, everybody.
Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Well, you always want to see your name on top of the leaderboard, don't you? Still a lot of golf left to play. Chasing pack not far behind.
Okay, it is going to be a battle, everybody. Ryan is 6 under, Sammy an 8 under. We're 17 under, a 1-stroke advantage now. Ludwig Oberg is right up there. He shot a 7 under, 14 under, 3 strokes back. Tommy Fleetwood, Chris got her up, shot a 7 under today. What a round. Justin Lower struggled. Only 1 under on the day. I can see how that can happen. Look at Tony Finau climbing up. Love that. Denny McCarthy and Jordan Spieth make out the top 10 there. Colin he made the cut. Yeah, 46 plays, but not a great showing from Colin. Too many bunkers, too many missed fairways, too many missed greens. But what a battle. Just keep in mind, without those bogeys, we're up 3. And I know we can't dwell on that, but we do have to learn from our mistakes and do better next time, right? Like, round 3, we can't make those mistakes. If we do, they may cost us the tournament. This course showed its teeth today. I mean, wow, did it pick up in difficulty. Like, from soft and slow conditions to firm and fast, it was night and day. I mean, you all saw those shots. Good struck shots, just rolling out too much. And we don't talk about the tie spitter, but other than that, we played pretty good golf, right? I mean, putter was hot. We made some good putts, made some good shots, but yeah. We made the cut at Sawgrass, everybody. Let's take a look at the event stats. We have a 1-stroke advantage here going into round number 3. Okay, how do we do? 85 fairways. That has not been the problem this week, but greens have been. I mean, fairways are overrated. You know, it's so interesting. I think Ryan plays better here in the rough. I mean, if we would have found the rough more, I guarantee that greens and regulation would be way up there because Ryan was born in the rough here. Let's not get carried away, right? Proximity to hole was good, 21. Putting continues to be really good. Long putt up 50%, 83 of medium, still really good. Now birdie conversion of 66. Love that, but what we don't love is 2 bogeys, right? 8 birdies, 8 pars, 2 bogeys. What about the event? So we made the cut, of course. 89% fairways, 75 gers. Most of that was round 1, right? 20 approximate hole is amazing. Putting has been very well done. 43% of 16 long putts is unreal. Like, not much to complain about here. We're playing good golf. We can't complain. We're in the lead, obviously. But, you know, we could be upset with those bogeys, but 70% birdie conversion? That's incredible. 20 birdies, 13 pars, and 3 bogeys. The bogeys hurt, but that's golf, you know? You're going to bogey, and yeah, you just go out there and try to improve each and every day, right? Try to limit the mistakes. Some of that was my decision making on a couple holes. I misjudged the wind a couple times, but all in all, incredible performance here. We have 2 rounds left, though. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And Sammy had a good round. He's right there. Oberg is up there as well. I mean, anybody could win this. I mean, the weekend at the Players, it's tricky. And you can see this course stepped up difficulty. I called it, and it did. 11 under to a 6 under. Now, we should have been 8, but woulda, coulda, shoulda means nothing. What matters is that ending score, so we got a 6. Now, goes for the weekend. 8 under, 8 under. Yeah, that's right. I want to dominate. Now, we also have to realize that the course is going to play tough. So if we get 6 under, that's great. Will it be enough to win? I don't know. It's going to be a battle. I mean, every single round here, round 3 is going to be a battle, and round 4 is going to be a battle. It's been a fight, and we're going to have to fight to the end, everybody. What a start, so. What a start. We made the cut, and let's get ready for round 3. But big thank you to you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.